Welcome, my beautiful magical beings, to a witch's cottage. Step gently into this sacred space where whispers of magic drift through lace, where candles glow and secrets bloom, and the tarot speaks from shadowed rooms. I'm honored you've wandered to this place. Your presence here is a cherished grace. Take what resonates, let the rest fall like leaves. Trust the truth your spirit receives. If you feel the stir of kindred flame, like, share, and subscribe to bless this name. Let our cottage grow with every light, a beacon in the mystic night. Now I call with heart wide open, angels, guides, and keepers golden, interdimensional beings of love and might, elementals dancing in the moonlight. Ascended masters from realms above, join us now with truth and love. Breathe deep. The reading now begins. Hello, my beautiful darlings. Welcome to Witch's Cottage. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it's meant for you to see. This is going to be a reading for your Tuesday. Now, what does Tuesday represent? Tuesday represents Mars, okay? So Mars represents energy and action. So what I want to get you is a reading from the divine on what action you should take next, okay? Again, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, it's meant for you to see. And yeah, if you do want a personal private reading, my information is all down below in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So I want to invite in my divine beings, my angels, anyone that would like to come through, any interdimensional beings and light beings, to give a message to those watching the reading for Tuesday. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get you. I'm going to use what the divine wants me to use here. What energy? Okay, let's go ahead and get you. First I'm going to get you some action. What action? Okay, all right, now let's get some action cards for you. Divine, can we have action cards for this group for this Tuesday reading? We have an action card. What do you want them to take action on? What advice do you want them to know and have for this? Oh, there it is, for this action card there. Okay, okay. We have liminal space, which is the number 9. Doorway between identities, phases, or realities. Space where rules dissolve, mystery, surrender. Doorway between identities, okay? Space where rules dissolve. Liminal space. Very, very nice. So they're wanting you to surrender to the unknown. There's an unknown about something that you're stepping into. Do you see how she's thinking of stepping into the different space? She's coming from over here. She's thinking about stepping into there. She hasn't done it yet, but she's thinking about it. She's like, huh, right? So definitely mystery and surrender to something very, that's an action. It'll all come together. Unfit, mentally and physically incapable, thinking of oneself, incapable of responsible caregiving, neglectful. So there is someone in your energy that is not paying full attention to you, being neglectful, incapable really of responsible caregiving. So there's an action that you're going to need to take in regards to some kind of caregiving. So someone is not giving the proper care to someone else, and the divine is trying to bring this to your attention so that you can take action on that. Okay. Overbearing parent, controlling boundary, crossing and emotionally manipulative, often disguised as love or protection. Okay. So action. So an action that you can take regarding that would be, or if you have an overbearing parent, then it's a good idea to stop and look at that situation. Look at it ask the divine to show you what it really is. If you have someone that's stepping over their boundaries and you're already an adult and they don't need to be stepping into your space and they're crossing boundaries, there might need to be boundaries of action set. Martyr complex, parent or family member who sacrifices everything and uses guilt to maintain control or moral superiority. Again, there might be someone in your energy that is definitely making sacrifices or that has made sacrifices for you in the past, and they keep reminding you about it. Okay, and you might need to, without hurting them. The divine, does not want you to hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that, but you might need to set some boundaries so that that's not thrown in your face every 5 minutes, okay, when they want you to do something for them. And then guys, take these how they resonate. They might not apply to you, and that's okay. We have itinerary, steps or choices you take through life, intentional movement, sense of purpose, fate, or destiny. Beautiful. Okay, so the divine is calling upon you to, when you're going to make moves, they want you to take them with a sense of purpose and intention. Okay, this could be, moving or something like that, I'm hearing for some of you, or going on a trip or switching jobs or switching locations or whatever it is. They're asking you to do it with intention, okay? Very, very, very interesting. Do it with intention. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these, I'll leave them like this, but I'll put the other cards here. So let's go ahead and get some tarot to help you with this action. What actions you might need to take. Wow. First action card right off the bat. Okay, you got the Two of Wands. You got a Two of Wands. That's definitely an action card. King of Swords. Clarity on what action to take. Four of Wands. More Wands. Additional actions. This could be with love, with family, with relationships, with boundaries. Three of Cups. Family, friends, get-togethers. Doing things with family, doing things in the open. Hierophant. Spiritual action. Okay? Spiritual action. Teaching, learning, teaching, peace. Peace. There we go. Three of Wands, strategy. Wow. So it's funny how we're asking the divine, about actions to take, and we're getting a lot of wands, which are wands are action, they're energy, they're action. Okay. So let's see here. I love that. Any additional cards from this deck, please, and thank you. The Tower. Breaking down the old, making room for something new. An unexpected change, an unexpected surprise, something coming in. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Yes, yes, yes. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. I'm looking for the deck that is... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I will get that one. Thank you. I'm being told to get a specific deck. Bear with me one moment as I get our specific deck for your action reading. Action reading. Okay. All right. So we're asking for actions and clarity. Actions to take. So this is your Tuesday message, guys. So you have a choice right here. Okay, you're going to be asked to make this choice very quickly. Okay, with this Two of Wands, it's going to come fast. You're going to get a communication that you need to make a choice quickly. There is clarity. The divine really wants you to have clarity when it comes to these choices. This choice you're going to have to make very quickly. Okay, you will be coming into that. You have the Fire Guardian, which is the Knight of Wands. So you're being told not to jump in, but to get clarity first before you make any decisions. You do have to have a choice. Either path is going to turn out good for you. You're going to have one path that's going to turn out like, you know, this could be in relationships, with family, with friends, definitely happy gatherings, marriage, meeting your twin, not your twin flame, meeting your soulmate, okay? Not feeling like you're left out in the cold anymore. You're going to be having that warm and fuzzy soulmate connection there. But then you also have the choice to, and so I have a feeling some of you, it might be like there's someone in your energy that is saying that they're definitely wanting like all of your attention, and what's happening is they want you to be over here and spend all the time over here with them, and you might miss this. So you have the choice of going with this to be able to spend time and cultivate a specific relationship that you're supposed to have. Or you can spend it with friends and family, of course, but you're not going to be able to cultivate that, okay? So they don't want you, the divine does not want you to jump in and make any quick decisions. They do want you to set boundaries here, okay? Be strategic about who you're spending your time with, okay? Maybe set up days and times where you would spend time with this family member, you know, whatever you're working on. Again, prioritize things in time. So first of all, separate everything that you need to separate, which is family, friends, dating, you know, relationships, personal things that you want to separate, and then prioritize them, and then set boundaries, okay? And this does have to do with also work and play. You got the 3 and the 3. So work and play. You also got another 3, which is strategy. Yeah, because with this possible relationship, you do have someone coming in that's either going to help you make a really good relationship and strategically, like we're talking about, separate everything. Once you do make, you know, set your boundaries, decide what needs to be done, you can have the best of both of these paths, but you definitely need to set your boundaries and have clarity. Be very decisive, which is this one, okay? This is like intentional movement. You need to be decisive about your decisions that you're going to make right here, okay? Because you have a decision, and then the advice is don't run in too fast. It's going to be quick here. So let me go like this. Yeah. Okay. And then be very intentional. Don't run in too quickly to take any action yet, okay, is what you're being told. It's going to be okay. Get your clarity first, and then make decisive moves on which way and how you want to go about these things, okay? So again, family, and maybe a family member that really wants you to be part of their life and spend time with them, whatever it is. and they want you to spend more time with family, but you also are being torn over here because you really want to spend time with maybe this new love you've met, or new person, new relationship, a brand new relationship. These are baby bears. So this brand new relationship coming in that's beautiful and divinely blessed. So you don't put yourself alone there. This person that we're talking about here is definitely someone that's going to be understanding. Whether you know it or not, they will definitely understand. Like, you have specific days that you can spend with them, and that you want to specifically go out with them and do special things with them, which is beautiful. I feel like some of you have a situation where you have your younger self and then your new mature self that you're trying to go in. You're in a doorway right now. You're trying to go into your new way of life, your new ascension, your new, maybe you just, moved out, or you just got your own place, or whatever it is, and you're not living with family anymore, and you're now going to be going off into your brand new world, and you have this whole beautiful world here. You still love your family and all that good stuff, and love the family members and all that, but you're walking into a new doorway, and it is a good idea to, it's just like that time in life where you kind of need to kindly and lovingly set boundaries. Be very strategic. Make your plans on what days you're going to visit and be around. Make your time here. Set your time aside. And then there's a person that's a alpha male, who's very, very loving and kind and very thoughtful, that you can ask and they can help you. So let's just give an example. This could be a mother that is like, you need to spend more time here at home with us. I don't see you anymore. All the stuff I did for you when you were younger, and I can't believe you're treating me this way, and they just love you. She just loves you, okay? And she just wants to be with you, but you definitely have to set your boundaries there. And this person could be your father, or maybe they were divorced, but this person is very loving, kind, and can really help you. Be strategic about coming up with the strategy of still being loving and kind, doing you, but also being able to have your own life here, okay? And the actions, so there is a situation that is coming up, and we will get clarity on that one for you. And then the Sky Guardian is air. That is Knight of Swords, okay? So this is assertiveness, okay? Being very direct, assertive, bold and confident, very, very bold about your communications. So again, setting those boundaries that you need to set. The Hierophant is change, because there is change coming in for you. So you have peace in this change, so know it. You are connected to the divine. I feel like you might be going away to school, or you might be starting something where you are maybe, maybe you have a specific way that you want to live. You have your own convictions and the way you want to live. And you were brought up in this way, but you want to live this way. And so you're kind of like, I gotta be, you gotta be direct and decisive, know what you're gonna do. It's okay. You can make your decision. You can take that leap. And you have your finger on the pulse right here of the heart. Right here. You have your finger right there. And what that means is that's telling us that you can connect with the divine. You do have guidance. As long as you just ask your angels, you'll be able to get any guidance that you need. And these lilies here are peace. Okay. Peace. And the roses are love. Okay, and rainbows are happiness. So peace and love. Again, this is a specific lifestyle, a specific way to be, a specific way that you feel is your true self. Okay, you're going into a doorway of being someone new. Your new person, your new way of being, your new way of acting, your new life, your new lifestyle is here. And you have peace around you, my love. You have peace. And it's really important, though, that you just take a direct approach, and it can be in love, of course, but with this new lifestyle or this new thing you're going to be doing, again, like I said, you could be going off on your own to learn, or to teach or something like that. And that's absolutely wonderful. And the divine just is really trying to give you this message that they're here, they have your back. They're here to help you make your decisions. It feels like you're torn between two things, but you don't have to be. You can be strategic about that. You do have help. The person that you're interested in with this relationship over here, or this really good friendship, or whatever this is over here, this is someone that you have known in a past life. This could be, I'm hearing like some kind of like marathon or some kind of group, or like everyone goes jogging together, everyone goes and climbs big mountains together, they go hiking together, and it's a group that you want to be part of, and you want to do it, but you feel like, will they leave me behind if I tell them that I can't do it on Sundays because, you know, I do this? No, surprisingly, they will not. They will totally understand, and that's what you don't see, but they will, as long as you're taking your actions and you're setting your boundaries. I'm going to get a little more clarity on this tower with the Four of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. We have clarity on the tower, please. So this tower is going to bring you peace. I know that. Okay. It's going to bring you peace. It's a 7. I feel there's some, it's having to do with some kind of spirituality. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm just going to pull from the right. Thank you. Clarity on the tower, please. Oh, let me put these here. Put this here. Boop, there we go. Boop that over there. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Calmer waters. Yes. Swords. Lots of swords over here. Nice. Okay. Okay. So what we have here. So, guys, there is going to be a tower moment. This is something that is like, say you tell someone some news, or you get some news that is very shocking, or it shocks that person. Maybe something that they thought you always were, you tell them the truth about yourself and say, nope, I'm not that. I'm this. And they're like, what? My whole world is rocked, right? This could also be you getting news or getting some kind of enlightenment. And I'm feeling enlightenment because there's also enlightenment right here. So both cards have that going up into the sky here. This is electricity. This is lightning. These are stars, okay? But in both of these, look at what you have. You have this peace, okay? You have peace and love and peace and rest. The Four of Sky, this is rest and peace, okay? And the 6 of Swords, this is going from choppy waters, from everything like really tumultuous situations to like arguments, communications that are and then it's going into calm waters. So this is more rest after a big storm, calm after the storm. This is rest after a battle. This is calm after the, like going from choppy waters to calm waters. You're getting the same message, 2 different decks here when it comes to the tower. You need to know that this tower, please don't be afraid of this tower. It is something that you may have felt is already coming. Okay, again, this might have to do with a parent or some news that you're finding out that this parent might be unfit to take care of themselves. Maybe they're aging and they're going to need some help. Maybe someone that comes in and helps them, once a week and helps them with food or washing their clothes or things like that. Maybe a live-in nurse, depending, everyone's different, but someone is unfit that might be deemed unfit, and that's the news that you might get. However, be at peace about it. You're going to be at peace about whatever news you get, okay? You're going to be at peace about it, okay? And all the worrying that you were doing before and these battles you were having before, someone's going to come in and it's going to be like, no, because this is the universe changing that up. That's not you. That's the universe being like, boom, it's this lightning right here that you can see right there, that lightning, okay? That's striking quick, okay? It's like knocking things down and saying, no, this. And this is also a major arcana, which is life-changing. It's something that's a life change. It's not just something little where you do it this week and not next week. No. It's something that is big-time decisions or life-changing, but you're at peace about it, okay? And I feel like for some of you, again, this is very specific, but it has to do with a parent or someone who can't take care of themselves or others, and so they're going to need some help. But that is where you would come in and be strategic, make a plan, and get them the help that they need, okay? Or you might even go over and help them one time a week or something like that. You might have something. It might have something to do with work, where you will be able to, to work some more hours, or maybe get some help through your work so that you can go help this situation, okay? But no matter what it is, once this tower happens and once this lightning strikes and things are beyond your control with this situation, it's beyond you. So someone can't go back and say, well, you did this. This is something you're not going to be blamed for. This is something that is beyond your control, that shakes everything up, and then everything has to fall where it may. Things need to be strategically set up again so they can be stronger and better. So that's what this is. You're going to be at peace about it. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to have calm, peace in your thoughts, in your communications now because of this situation. Okay. It is disappointing. Okay, it is disappointing. There might be some heartbreak there. Someone might get their heart broken where they are, it's like, I'm hearing more of a disappointment. Like, that's like I said, if you hear, because it's sadness. So it's like, oh no, they can't take care of themselves anymore. Oh no. Yeah, that's the Three of Swords, sadness right there. Okay, because this person can't do it anymore. So there's sadness and disappointment, and they might be sad and disappointed because they want to do everything themselves, but they're not fit to do it, and there is some disappointment and heartbreak in there. However, that will be a major ending. Okay, a major ending right here and a brand new beginning. This brand new beginning will be recharged, ready to come on in, ready to take action. You will feel that you're ready to come on in and be just so excited, energetic, action taker, adventurous, eager to get things going and reset everything up. Okay, it'll actually, this night embraces change, and that is what you're going to have the energy about. You just be ready and embrace this change, because it's a really good change. It's leading to your peace. It's leading to rest for you and no more worry for you. Okay, and you have manifested this. Okay, so some of you have been saying prayers, because manifestation is the magic that we say with our thoughts, the magic that we have with our thoughts, the magic that we create with our energy, the magic that we create with our words. Okay, that's what the magician is. So you, okay, have magic about you, my darling, and you've manifested this, and it's finally coming around for you. It's finally going to be clear. And so, wow, this has been so heavy. Like, that's a lot for you. A lot of action that you have going on, but it's beautiful. It ends up with this Six of Swords. It ends up with this happy, Three of Wands, being decisive, this Four of Wands, this beautiful, beautiful, walking into your doorway of new life and new love and new space, I mean, that's just so pretty. That's so, so pretty. I'm being called that I need to get you one of our Lyrian, beautiful Lyrian messages. Okay, I'm being told by our divine beings that they want to give you a Lyrian message. So some of you may identify as star seeds or light workers, or tarot readers, or someone who is divinely guided, and you may have been divinely guided to this message. This is so beautiful. Let me get you this beautiful Arian card here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Wow, look, oh my gosh. Look at the doves. Guys, I cannot make this up. Look at these doves. You have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 doves. You also got 41, which is 5. Because of change, there's going to be a peaceful reunion. Reunions bring healing. Yes. Oh my gosh. So you guys, that is a beautiful and a peaceful, beautiful message. There's also a rose there. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, guys. So I really, really love that for you. Okay, so I'm being guided to double check this. Double check that there. Okay, what are we doing with that? Okay, so we are. All right, I will do that. I will do that. I'm just listening to the divine here. I'm being told to pull some cards for this unfit to make sure that you have clarity with that. I think we did get clarity already, but I want to pull an additional card. Mentally and physically incapable. Incapable of responsible caregiving. I feel I'm hearing like forgetful. Forgetful is what I'm hearing for someone. Someone's getting forgetful. I'm going to pull from the right. Thank you. Please give us clarity on this unfit. So this is a number 3. And this is the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. Very beautiful. So this is a specific for someone. It's 1 Samuel. Whenever the Spirit of God came on Saul, David would take up his lyre and play. Then relief would come to Saul. He would feel better, and the evil spirit would leave him. Young David. This is someone coming in. That's you coming in to help this person. So the Knight of Cups is someone who comes in with a new offer of love and happiness. And in this situation, it's someone coming in. That's you. You're this David right here is what I'm seeing here. Beautiful. New Jerusalem, the world. So that's crazy. You guys can't make this up. That's a 12, which is a 3, and that's a 21, which is a 3. Okay? These are beautiful. So you're going to have this new world, okay? It's going to be your new world coming in. Once you really, this clarity happens, you come in, make this offer to this person to help them. I feel like it's a family member. They're going to be open to a beautiful new world. Look at how these cards are very similar. Look at the cards are so similar. Look at that right there, and then that right there. Okay? Yeah, that is just the divine talking with you guys. So yeah, the world is completion and success. So you might be a little intimidated when you hear that news about that person not being able to do something. And you're like, oh no, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Yada, yada, yada. To come in and try to rock their, tell them something different. Like, they're the, the parent or the adult or the person older than me. How am I going to do that? But just have peace and know it's going to be okay. You're not going to have to do much because this tower is going to happen. You can come in, come to the rescue, change their world, change up your world. It is going to be awesome for you all, and I just love it. So, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for being and spending time here with me. I want to get you some lucky numbers because I love to get lucky numbers. And if you all are interested in the lottery in any way, then or the Powerball or something, I wanted to get you 6 lucky numbers in case you needed to play. In case you love doing the six lucky numbers, what do we have? Okay, so we have 34, 3, okay, 19, 27, 40, and 30. Wow, 3s, you guys. You got 2 3s. You got a 9, a 1. So if we're looking at numerology, you got 2 3s. So 3, 7, 1, 9, and 4. Okay? If you're looking at just, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 more for numerology. Oh, you got another 4. Okay. Oh, and you got another 7. Oh boy. Yep, we keep getting dupes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm trying to just luck of the draw kind of thing. 5. Okay, we don't have a 5. All right, so if you're looking numerologically, you would do 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so all right guys, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I want to just send you, I hope this resonates. If it does, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I want to send you my love, peace, positivity, light, and blessings. Talk to you soon. Until next time, bye bye.